and welcome to the Sidders Knits podcast. I'm Sydney.
And I am Arlene.
And we have a little guest.
No.
Who wanted to show her toy. So we are excited. It's been, I forgot how long, but not as long as some of our other breaks. And we are back. And I think maybe we'll just get started with the stitches. The mission accomplished.
Without further ado,
she's wearing one, and then
you want to model that exit to the camera.
So
here, you come in the middle.
This is one I actually finished, I think, around Christmas.
Look over here this way.
But then I forgot to talk about it. So it's a barley hat from Tin Can Knits. So that's the one that I talk about making a lot. And I did do, so this part right here is the
pearl.
The garter stitch ribbing part, or not ribbing, but the garter stitch part. I did do that in this one. And I can't remember what yarn I used.
It almost looks like Malabrigo.
Yeah,
is it Malabrigo?
Was it the Rios?
A Rios. It looks like Rios.
And so, yeah, I made that for my daughter, and I like it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay, do you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye. Okay, you can
go
play.
Go this way.
Watch
out for the. There you
go. So I'll probably close the door too.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
It always seems that as soon as we start, then they start like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
So I have that. I do have a couple more.
Good.
So I have another one of the same hats. I have not finished weaving in the two ends, but this one is the same thing, the same hat, that barley hat. It's just I did not do the little ridge part on it. So this is just the border, the ribbing, and then just all just knit. So it's the same yarn.
Is it Malabrigo? It is? Okay.
Yeah. So whatever yarn it was, it's the same yarn, just a different color. And this was to replace one that we accidentally felted of my son's. So yeah, but I got it finished in between the last two podcasts, and it's been kind of chilly, but not quite like hat weather. Although we did have a couple days he could have worn it, but so I'll just save it for next year.
I think that's good. I think because I was going through and I thought, I can't, it seems like it's been a while since our last podcast. I think we say that a lot, but also too, we've done a lot. So there's been a lot going on. So I think that we did.
Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah.
And then this one was also finished before Christmas, and it's a gift. So maybe now I'll actually send it. This one it's from Twin Stitches Designs. And you hold two like fingering weights, so like two strands of sock yarn together. And she made it to where you can just make it for like any sized head. I think you cast on the same amount of stitches, and then you just do, I mean, this is a kid size, but so you like do the same amount of stitches and you just make them longer. So like this, too short for me, but for a kid.
That's cute.
And so this is going to be sent to my friend who had a baby, and when he got married, I made a pair of socks for him and his wife in these yarns. So now they had a baby, and I was like, oh, use the rest of the yarns to make the hat. So I have to send it to them because I had made a pair of baby socks to send to him. They were for newborns. I never sent them. And then they're too big, the newborn grows. So this at least will fit for a little while, but I have to send it off because the kid is going to be 2 soon. And I haven't sent anything. So now that I've shared it on the podcast, I really I'll text him after this and be like, can I get your address? I need to send you something. Because I've told him like multiple times, I have something to send to you. So that's what I have finished. And I finished that before Christmas, so you can see how fast I move with. I just forgot about him our last episode, but now I'm up to date.
Yeah, we're all good. And I think I don't have as many. I think last time I did, and I think I was trying to look at it really quickly, the last episode. I think I had done that Baby Sunshine, I think it's called. And so it's like that crescent, that half circle one.
Yeah.
And then, so it was a friend of mine who's going to be the grandma. She was going to be a grandma for the first time. And so I made that for her, and I finished it. And then her grandbaby was born early. Like she was like not even 5 pounds, I don't think. So she was born pretty early. But I was able to give that to her. Like I even gave it to her.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out like I wanted to because it just seemed like it was short. But I'm like, well, that's okay. I told her it's a shawl. Like I think we talked about. It's a shawl instead. So it's all good. And I don't have a lot of finished projects, I think, because what I'm making now is taking so long, what I have. So I had shown one of the hats that I made. This is the Ripples and Waves. Is that what it's called? Ripples Make Waves. And I had shared that pattern. And this was just basically the leftover yarn plus some blue. I don't think I showed this. I didn't have it finished. So it's the same thing. I think I like this pattern so much though. So, oh, and we have a new light, this ring light. Look at how nice that is.
It's why I'm still messing because we still have like the light,
and
a lot of light's coming in.
I can shut that too. Maybe we can try. So
and it's hard because mine, it's like glared for me, so I'm like I can't quite see.
Yeah, and it seems well. That's okay.
It is. I do that all the time. I was like, oh no, is it recording? Because it's not like it's on the top.
Yeah.
Not the
well,
sides.
then I'm like, which way do I look over here?
Yeah.
I keep looking the other way. So there's that. And then I made this, and Bill wanted me to show this. This is really no pattern, but it's left over. I used a skinny yarn from my stash, and it's just she wanted a doll blanket, and so
did she say like, I'm playing dolls, I need a blanket?
Yeah,
right now.
like so make one for me. So I did, because I'm grandma, and I'm like, I even see. Look at there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but you know what? She was like, it's a little blanket for when they go on the stroller in the stroller. And then as far as finished designs, the only other thing I have is these. This is leftover cotton. So I was looking in the kitchen. I'm like, we need dishcloths. And then I said, well, hello, I happen to have some yarn. And so I thought this would be great. And then so this is so soft. You feel that?
And you can't see it. You're holding it down.
Yeah. So there's that, and I don't even know what kind of yarn it is. And that is actually with, I was just practicing that simple stitch that's Tunisian crochet. Yeah.
That's cool.
So there's that. That was when I chained 30, I think.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big.
And then I made this first one. This was the first one, and it was just 20. But I really like the stitch. It's just, but I'm practicing the Tunisian. So I thought that's good. Yeah. And then this, I think, was my favorite size. And I chained 25 on this one. So there's that. But it was really fun. Let's see. Which way does it go? It's like this, I think, is how it works out. So, and it's just the simple stitch. I do not know how to do any other kind, but I like it because I think it makes a good stitch for dishcloths.
Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I know my one of my coworkers does a lot of the Tunisian crochet.
Oh,
and
really?
she actually gave me a hook so I could practice.
Oh, fun, yeah.
She's like, I have a bunch of them, I'll bring it in. And she had some yarn, so she showed me a little bit how to do it. And then she sent me a picture of like knitting in the round but doing like the Tunisian crochet. It was cool looking because she had told me about it, but it's like hard to visualize. So she sent me a picture like kind of how the cord and stuff like that. So I still have to get it out, but school's done.
Yay.
So I have to finish grading today for the class I'm teaching, but the classes I'm in. And my gosh, this morning my teacher emailed me one of them, and she's like, one of your assignments wasn't attached. She's like, can you get that to me? I was like,
it wasn't?
No, apparently I forgot to submit it.
Oh.
And I submitted the Excel, and I submitted that late. But I swear when I turned that in, the other thing was there. Like I saw it.
But she let you.
Yeah, she emailed me because I was like, I told her, I was like, I don't know what happened. And I looked at it because half the credit was from being present in class and half of it was for the assignment. And I was like, okay, if she gives me 0 points on this assignment because I didn't even do it that good.
No.
So that's the worst part so that's even more embarrassing is that my assignment wasn't even that good because I was like, whatever. Like,
so
I don't care again. But then I apparently forgot to turn it in. Like this whole mess. And so that happened today and I was like, are you kidding me?
But you had it. So I
did. I sent it. And once I saw her email, I sent it along.
Okay.
I had submitted half of it. But like the big part of the assignment, I don't know what happened. But it's
well,
done.
you did it good. And you saw the email.
Yeah. Well, and she had put a comment, but the way that the system we use works, you just don't see comments to stuff unless you're actually actively looking at the assignment. Because I have that issue with my students is they'll put comment on something. I'm not going to see it until I'm actively looking. And then once you're done looking at it, I won't see a comment again. So she had done that. I don't think she realized it doesn't like notify you when they put a comment. But so she emailed me like to my email and she's like, hey. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I sent her, but I was just like, and just how embarrassing too. Because it's like, and it's not even that I didn't do very good on the assignment. So that's like even worse. It's late and it was bad.
You just want to pass at that point, you know?
Yeah. So whatever, but it's done. But yeah, so I graduated.
Yes,
but
graduated. Yay.
Grades
Yay.
are not officially in, but I'm going to pass and I will graduate.
Yeah. And it's been you've worked really hard.
Gosh,
so
yeah, it's been a lot.
So we haven't been I know you've been this weekend I have this weekend I have this. So
yeah, it's just homework.
So here we are,
homework.
Yeah, and all the hard work has paid off. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it's good. It was weird even like this weekend, like feeling like, oh, I could go do so. I need to finish grading. My students are probably like, no, you didn't have time. You need to grade. But feeling like we did a bunch of stuff yesterday. I was like, I can go. I don't have homework. You know, I have some time. I can go. You know, so it was really nice. Not feeling
super. And we had a lot of fun. I figured we can start the next section.
Yeah,
and we'll keep talking about it because
we
probably have more to talk about what we've done.
I know. I was gonna at the beginning. I wanted to say like, oh, I graduated, but Belle was in here, and I was like.
Yeah, okay.
You know, she's like, here's my toy. And I was like, no one wants to watch my kid playing with their toy. No. Yeah, that's not this video. It's not a kid channel.
I might open this up just a little bit to get some air in.
It's kind of hot in here. Our next section is stitches started, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have one. And this is what I've been working on. So I don't really get on my Instagram much, like my knitting one. Occasionally I go on it, but I just don't go on it very often. But when I do, I usually find like, oh, that's a cool pattern. That's neat. So this one I started, which apparently I'm in the middle of a row. So I can't like open it flat, but this is, it's like the name of a snake. It starts with the T, but it's by More Thunder. And I did another sweater for, so you can't really see much. This is the top.
I'm trying to figure it out.
So it's gonna be like that.
And is it? It's not knit in the round.
No, not yet. So it's not. it is separate right now because it kind of has like a tie on the back. So it's like, kind of goes like that, and then it ties up here. So I still have a little ways until it does join in the round. And it keeps increasing, which is not very fun. Because then you just get like more stitches. So I'm not in the fun part of it, and it's just the knit, purl, knit, purl, and in the pattern it has like a little bit of like a stripe, but I just didn't want to do that. I just want to do all one color. So
it's really pretty.
I'm super excited. Like I do want to keep working on it. I like it a lot. It's just,
what yarn is this?
So this is the Archaic yarn.
Okay, that's
and I forgot the name. It was like something Phoenix or something like that.
Is it Rising Phoenix?
I don't know if it was that one, but it was something. I mean, he has these kind of like funny names with them, but so I'm super excited. I'm just hoping, I think it's gonna look nice. I think it's gonna drape okay and stuff. Might be a little hot for a summer thing, because it's like a t-shirt, so it'll have short sleeves, but so it might be a little hot, but hopefully I'll be able to wear it and it'll be okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to I just needed something to kind of re-energize me, but then the hard part is it's tiny needles, but also like what I want to do is make something that like I don't have to wait till it gets cold again to wear. Now when it's 100 degrees, I'm not gonna be wearing it, but like something that like I could wear now. I mean, I thought I'd be like finishing it, and because she did a knit along for it, which I missed, but it was like, I think it was like 22 days or something. I was like, okay, this isn't gonna take long. Well, if you sit and only knit a couple minutes at a time, like it's not going to take you 22 days. But I did one of her other knit alongs, and I really had fun. That was the ladyfinger sweater or something that I made. It's pretty. Yeah. It's a little longer than I would like.
Days of the Phoenix. That's
okay. Days of the
I was just looking up. Yeah, Days of the Phoenix is that color.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to keep working on this. After I finish, this is a purl row, and then it's a increase row again. And it's like you increase a lot every time. Where it's like, I have them at 200 stitches, I'll be like 250, and then you're just like, ugh. I think it gets up to like 400. And so that's the downside. But that's just sweaters, and it's fingering weight.
That's the hard thing.
It is a bigger needle, but still it's I forget that is, I was like, it'll be fine. It's size 6.
Yeah, but still, I know that fingering. I think that's what I've been working on is just fingering weight. And I thought, I'm so really
but it's not tiny needles, so I can handle.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Yeah.
Is that what you've got going? So
Yeah.
I have a few things.
Yeah.
I have too many things actually on my needle. So I'll start with this. One of mine is the, this is a sweater too as well. And this is called the Arinco sweater. And did I have this already last?
I don't
Come to
think
think
so.
of it, I don't think I did either. And I have Storyteller yarn.
Oh, okay.
So
Looks like
she's,
Christmas.
yeah, let's see what it's called. I want to say it's called, Rose Garden, and it's the tweed. So fingering weight. This is what's funny because it's like a lot of fingering weight. So
Yeah.
it starts out with a collar, and then it kind of crisscrosses up here. And then once you make the collar, then I think you pick up stitches on the edges and then go down for the sweater. So this is the yarn. So it's just so pretty. And then this is what it's looking like knit up. I think it is pretty. So there's that one. And it's going good. I got started on some other things, and then I put this one aside. So I need to get back to it, but I have a lot of stuff going on. So, and then I'm working on, so I took a class because Jimmy Beans has their classes up now again. So, so this one I said, oh sure, let's take it. And I'm so glad I took it. It's looking like a big mess right now. As you laugh as I put it
like,
together.
oh gosh.
Yeah, because I'm not weaving my ends in, but the class has been really fun. Like other people aren't weaving their ends in either. So we pull it out and it's all looking like that.
He has a video on how to just do
weaving Steven.
Yeah. Because I do that and then I
when
I did that sweater with a Y, I couldn't handle it anymore. I was like,
I need to. But then again, like I said, I put something away because then we got like something at work, and so I started making that. So this is what it looks like.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then once I start on it, so right before the class, you want to hold that down, and then I'll kind of pull this out so you can see. But see, it is pretty, but I'm not even halfway, I don't think, in that it takes like a good 10 minutes at least to just go one round.
Yeah.
So, and it's like 7 different colors in there. It's really pretty.
Pretty, but
it's taking a while. So
it's like more work than I could do.
I don't know if I'll do this again, but I'm glad I did it because it's a lot of
Yeah.
different stitches in there, So that one's Fantastic by Stephen West. That's called. And I think I have one more. Where did I just do with it? Here it is. And this is one that is called Prismarine. And I even wrote it down. I'm good. It's by Alina Apasova. And the Arinco is by Suvi Knits. You can find that on Ravel. They're all found on Ravelry. So this is made with fingering weight again. I said next time I'm done with fingering weight for a while anyway.
Yeah.
And so it is made with the unique yarn. So it's the earth yarn. So it's got 2 different kinds of yarn, both by earth. One of them is called the 16. We have a 16 fingering. So it's more of a solid color. And then the unique yarn is more of a striping color. And other than that, this wrap, it's not difficult. In fact, I'm doing it without a pattern right now because I've memorized it. But it turns out super pretty. People really like it when you see that. So you're just using my solid is like this kind of aqua blue color, and then as you go along, because it's got that striping yarn, you can see the different colors. So, and I think I'm over halfway now. Yay. So that's taken me a while. And then I also am working on, it's an Andrea Mowry one, and I don't have it here. I just
like Find Your Fade one?
It's not, is it Find Your Fade? It's not For Your Fade. It's Find Your Fade, I think. She's got 2 different ones, so it's the larger of them. So that is just barely cast on. So that's enough.
Yeah.
They're all fingering weight. I'm like, I really need to make some
shawls.
Yeah.
They take too long. Like in my head, I'm like, this won't take very long, and then it just takes forever.
Yeah, it does.
So I take that back. I finished one for Aaron, but I only used one skinny yarn. Like it wasn't, and even that I was like, this is miserable.
Yeah.
So,
and that one, once you get going on it, like this Prismarine one, I want to finish it, and I'm getting like toward over halfway now.
Yeah.
But it's just like it could take up, you can knit a whole day and still not even be done. And it's like, whew, time to take a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my stitches that I'm currently on my needles. Stitches started. So do you have anything that you've got projects in the
I
queue
don't,
on?
because I want to just finish. Like I want to focus on the one I have and not really.
Yeah.
It's like, if I don't have anything that I have like coming up that I want to get done.
So I
just want
have
to finish them.
Yeah. And I need to not do it. But when you're at work and you're surrounded by yarn, I think it's hard. Or you're looking up like on Ravelry for other people.
Yeah.
And, so I found this one. So local yarn store day was a couple weeks ago. And so on that day they had a coupon where you could download different patterns, or Barocco had one where if you could download, I think it was just any pattern. So we picked a pattern. So the one I picked, and I'm like, that's in my queue. I mean, like I'd like to start it, but I don't know when. It's one of those, it looks like it's a little bit more, like I have to think about it. And sometimes I just don't want to think about it, especially when I've been doing these harder ones for me. But anyway, it's Barocco. And I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. It's Nora Goffin. And it says volume 12, and it says enter. That's how I found it in Ravelry. But it is a sweater. It's cute. It's got like a really scooped long neck, so you have to wear something under it. And then it's really an open, almost very open lace. And then it's got some sleeves, but it's just different in the construction of it. So I thought, maybe, I mean, it's free. It was hard for me to find. Like, you have a day. You had to download it, that day. And so I was trying to rush and do it. So... and then I have a crochet pattern I found this one through Instagram, and it's called the Wanderlust Ruana. It's Ruana, and it's crochet. So if you go to just search it in Ravelry, you're going to have a couple pop up, but the designer of that is Anastasia Smith. So I'm trying to pick out some yarn. I think I find it because, they're having good sales. Like Jimmy Beans has some sales, and so I'm like trying to find, look to see which one. I think I had found some in the morning, and I'm like, this is so pretty. I went up there, I got a skein of it. It was, it's on sale. And then in the evening, like when I'm getting ready to get off work, I went to go get it, and it had sold.
Oh no.
I mean, it's been sitting there for I don't know how long, and it sold. It's like, and it was like this coral color. It was really pretty, and tweed. It would have been really like pretty. Color. Yeah. So I found another one that's more of a brownish color, which looks more like the, I'm not a very good crocheter, so we'll see. But it's on my mind to make.
Fun. Yeah.
Recipes next.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm like, I don't know how long we've been going on, but we talked
20 minutes. That's good. Well,
good.
Because we kind of go, sometimes we're a little bit longer, but I like the shorter ones.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like a little, it's easier, I think, for people to like sit and watch. Because it's like for me, like if something's more than, half an hour or something, like
I know
I have to do it in pieces.
Right, that's how
like,
I feel
finish
too.
it in pieces because I can't just sit down for that long.
I always think that if I'm listening to it like on my way to work, it's half an hour. So I know that if something's longer than that, I'm thinking, I have to. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to have a stopping point, and then who knows when I'm gonna get to it next. Sometimes. So I mean, But I was thinking, we'll talk about recipes and then we can talk about yesterday because that food was good.
So I know you had a recipe to share.
I did. It's I think it's just called, is it Treats? I sent you the link. Let me look and see what it's called, because I want to say it's called like cracked dip. But
that's a pretty popular thing.
And is it
cracked chicken? There's a lot of that stuff.
I didn't know if her dip is, but it's Julie's Eats and Treats. So we'll put a link in the notes here, but it's really good and it's easy, and like Vincent just asked for it again yesterday, and so they made it today, and it's basically got sour cream, bacon bits. You have to make sure you get like the soft ones, cheese, and there's one other thing in there.
That's like the.
Is it
that? Yeah, that's like the crack whatever. That's like what they put on it.
Okay. Oh, and ranch dressing. Yeah. The dry package. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what in the chicken. It's the same stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that mix of stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a loaded baked potato, and then you eat with chips or whatever. So that's my recipe recommendation.
Yum.
Random. Yeah.
Yum.
Not random, but yeah.
Yeah. I think we have to make something for a party this week, so maybe next time we'll have a recipe.
Yeah,
I haven't been cooking much.
I know. I feel like I haven't either. Like it's been just.
Yeah, lately I have not been home, so.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at this weekend. I've been kind of going through my desk and then need to clean it out because it's really bad with paperwork. And so I was cleaning it out and I thought, oh, look, I have a folder that's called mini planning. Because back when I really needed to have a menu plan when we had like a lot of kids here. So I was like, I really needed to. Even now though, it's like, well, Adam does the cooking.
Yeah. And that's like, I plan it really well. It just lately I have like, you know, I'm out school till 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I'm not even planning. And it's kind of, I kind of miss it. A little bit of me misses it. But then by the time I get home from work, I'm like, oh, I'm glad somebody else cooked dinner. Yeah. But yeah, that was, and I thought, I need to make chili relleno. That's what I was going to talk about.
Those were
that
good.
Chili relleno was good. It was like yummy.
Yeah.
It was super good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
What about a random recommendation?
Well, I have, it's funny, I just went to the store. I haven't tried it yet, but I figure by the time I edit this, I will try it so we can see if it was a good recommendation or not. But I saw this at Walgreens. Tanologist Express Tan. So I fake tan because I'm super, super white. Not in the winter, like not right now because but with the weather warming up, I like to tan. So last year I used a different one and then I saw this one at Walgreens. And so I thought, I'm going to try it out. So of course I watched like YouTube videos first. So we'll see. People seem to really like it.
Do they?
Yeah. So we'll see. Might be a recommendation.
I like the bottle.
I know. And it's what I like about this is so it's clear because a lot of the ones, which is like good and bad, but like the ones I've used before, they have like the color so you kind of can see where you're putting it, but that's not actually the tan. That's like here's where I put it at.
The dye they put
and so then that can transfer on stuff and you know, think like it's, I don't know, just, and then you look kind of funny. Well, so this is clear. So you don't have that problem. But then the downside is you can't see where you put it. But like I used self-tan all last summer and I love just feeling tan because I hate like just glowing in the dark. And so, yeah, that's why I tried that one from last year. I was like, you know what? I'm not loving it. So got a new one to try.
A different brand.
So I'm going to try it today.
Okay, well then we can
I'll
see.
see how it
random
goes.
Recommendation.
Yeah, although hopefully I edit this in a couple days, so it won't be, you won't know if it lasted, you know, like the week or whatever.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't expect to last a full week, but
that's what we can title this one, episode whatever, and then say to tan, you know, did it work or something? I don't know. You can think it's something funny to put in there.
We'll see. But yeah, I still have to figure out my face and then figure out like makeup that's the hard part where I don't like to tan too dark because I don't want to figure out new makeup. But my legs glow in the dark, so I have to do that.
Well, I was just thinking I looked because, you know, it has been a little while since we've done this, but we'll get that back on. But I know we've increased in our subscribers, so I think we had even a couple more. Did you look?
I have not. I know.
We
You're
had
the one who tells me.
Yeah.
But I know because we were thinking of like, when we hit 50, we'll like do a giveaway. So we were, last I saw was 41.
Yep, we're at 43 today.
Okay.
So we have it. It's going to be a giveaway. So so we hit the 50. Then we'll have to maybe put that like we hit it. Please comment or something.
Yeah, because that'd be fun. I love giving stuff away. That's like my favorite.
It's fun.
We have like farm stuff at our house, and my husband's like, "Yeah, let's sell it." And I was like, "Let's just give it away."
What do you have?
Like honey, or those kind of things. Like we could like sell them. I'm like, but I just like giving these to people. I don't want to sell it. Like, and then like I have like all our tomato plant. These things like the ones I don't use. I just love like giving them away. But like I could sell them.
Yeah.
I could put them on like Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, but I just love like, giving them away. Like I just have fun giving things away to people. So
I always think we're gonna start our garden, and then we're gonna have all these tomatoes, and we're gonna have cilantro and chili, and we're gonna can our own salsa. And did you can salsa one time?
Not salsa, but I did tomatoes last year, jams, and then this year because with the bucket gardens, it's just hard to get a big yield from the plants. Yeah. So this year, I'm really, really aiming to get a lot of tomatoes to can. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm on track, with my plants and things and growing them, and so I'm hoping, that we don't have stuff outside my control. But I have cans. I mean, I have all the supplies because that's another thing. Like, when everybody needs it, and it's gone. So I've already bought all my supplies and chilling in my
good
pantry. Yeah.
And we don't have our seeds yet.
I know. I wondered if they had gone yet. That's
No, I'm
frustrating.
like, wow, what is today? Yeah,
'cause
it's like
today
May
I
is
was-
half over.
Yeah, today I was
so-
like, I need to start stuff inside for summer.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna plant summer stuff out yet, but I want to get the seeds going.
Yeah. And so we'll see what's who. But you know what? We've planted like Memorial Weekend before. So
Yeah, you guys still, if you're for outside, you
Yeah.
still have
So-
Memorial Weekend or later even. Because
yeah, so we'll just have to get it in.
it's just for indoors is where I want to start around now.
So I'm like, we'll be okay. It's just kind of like, you know, you like to prepare and
that's
have it ready.
frustrating
And
that
like,
they're not here.
where is it? So
Yeah. I would
And
be
with the
mad.
weather warmer, you know, you want to go outside. I was laughing today because I thought, okay, the weather is warmer. I need to go outside. And then I thought, well, if I go outside, what am I going to do? Because I'm an indoor person. I know that. So I brought my knitting outside. Well, I did. I finished those this morning. But then again, doing that paperwork and stuff. So yeah, just enjoying it. The sun, but you know that I got a tan. And I'm wondering if that's, I don't know. Remember that little...
Oh, yeah.
See?
You have
I
like
don't
red
know.
bumps.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Who knows? I'm allergic to the sun. How sad is that? I'm not.
My husband's allergic to sweat, so he has to take allergy medicine for that.
Oh, really?
He
Oh.
starts like breaking out and like just red all over, and it gets like really itchy and stuff. So he takes allergy medicine.
Yeah.
Super funny.
You could do a lot with, you know, like,
Yeah.
sorry, I can't sweat today.
Yeah. It's weird
man.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it then, huh? It feels like it's just a short video,
Yeah,
but
that's
we're
okay.
right on
Yeah.
track, so that's good. Yeah.
Because some of them are long, but that's I think when we have such a huge gap and
Yeah.
we're really like blah, 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 so
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you're right. I guess it wasn't as long as it's the last time, so.
no,
okay.
it wasn't. And then I really didn't have much, but that's
I didn't
something.
either, so I'm hoping. And these things are just taking a lot longer, so I'm not doing so.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we will.
Yeah,
have
hopefully, because
these
now
finished.
I really am gonna have more time.
I know, I'm excited. I'm excited. Well, and then we'll get to do more stuff. So like we did yesterday. Not quite. Yesterday was really busy.
Yeah, yesterday was a lot.
But it was fun.
Yeah,
It was still
we just
fun.
went all over the place.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah, it was. One party to next, to another, to
Yeah.
another. So
that was fun.
yeah, it was.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think we're getting close to 50 subscribers. So if you're just kind of watching, go ahead and subscribe. And we're gonna plan on being a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, we're
Maybe.
not exactly
Maybe
not.
not.
Every 2 weeks
Well,
or so, but
Because we're doing it, we're having fun. So
yeah, but we haven't quit, so that's the big thing.
yeah,
We keep coming back.
that's right. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.